I'm Dick Knight, and I'm the current chairman of Resource Bank. Had the pleasure and the privilege of being one of those that organized the bank almost 14 years ago now. It's been a real treat to do something that has enhanced the life of many people in our community. It's created jobs. It was a dream of mine that has really come to fruition in a great way. We now have 9 locations, about 110 employees, and we're having fun. And as I tell people all the time, if it's not fun, we're not going to do it. Things I'm most involved in right now, I was one of those that helped organize the St. Tammany Hospital Foundation about 8 years ago. And we've now raised almost $8 million for the hospital. And we have a very active board, and I'm still active on that board, still serve as the Secretary-Treasurer of the board. Christwood is another thing I've spent a lot of time with, a not-for-profit community for those that are a little older. And it has everything that they need, plenty of activities, and if they ever need assistance, we've got assisted living, skilled nursing, the whole 9 yards. And I was on that board for 9 years, served as the president of it, and after 9 years, I was three-year terms. I was term limited, so I had to step out. And then they asked me to come back this year, so I'm back on year 10 now at Christwood, and really enjoying that.
Dick is sort of a consummate board member. He knows the community. He's been in St. Tammany and Washington Parish for a long time and has been heavily involved in those 2 parishes. So he knows the communities. He also knows the mission of the organizations that he serves on the board. And I think he always understands what the issue is that the board has to try to decide and how it fits in with the mission. And then he's an extremely gifted parliamentarian, and so he can cut through a lot of sort of board delay to get right to the issue and move the issue along so that you get a resolution that's consistent with the mission of the organization. He's retired and very much gives back to the community now. He's on the LPO North Shore Board. He's on the North Shore Community Foundation Board. He's on the St. Tammany Parish Hospital Foundation Board. So he just gives back, and on all of those organizations, he just knows what it's about. And it's pretty exciting to see a man who has those talents and gifts give them so freely back to the betterment of the community.
I guess the other thing that takes a lot of my time right now is Boy Scouts. I've been involved in scouting as a volunteer since 1960, and I serve on the current board in St. Tammany, the group in St. Tammany that's working to grow scouting here and to enhance the program. Was the council president in Baton Rouge, the True Council, for 2 years way back, and was really touched when I was awarded the Silver Beaver, and a few years later I was named the Distinguished Citizen of the Year, and they named a class of Eagle Scouts after me, which was quite an honor. And so those are some of the things I'm currently doing. I'm also still involved with the LSU Law Center, where I'm on their board of trustees, and also a member of the Chancellor's Council. I help LSU. I was taken into the LSU Law Center Hall of Fame some years ago, which is another thing that just is humbling. I don't do things for that, but it just seems to happen occasionally. But as I've often said, the math's not quite right, but you know, you spend a third of your life learning and another third or so earning, and the last third you ought to give back. And so I'm in my give back mode now. As my old law partner used to say, it never costs me anything to give something away, and I believe that. And so I would encourage all of those that are having to endure this interview to think a little bit more about how they can help the quality of life in their community, what they can do to give back, because it doesn't cost you anything to give back. It's a very viable chamber. I've seen chambers all over this state, and I have to say the West Chamber is a very active chamber. It's involved with one of their leadership program, for example, I think is really a very positive thing for the community. The number of events they sponsor, the business training they do. It's a very active, viable chamber that is a real asset to St. Tammany Parish.
Dick, keep it up. You're great.
when I learned about it, it was totally humbling. I don't do what I do for awards. I do it because you help people, and that's all the award you need is to help people. This is, as they would say down in South Louisiana, this is lagniappe, but it's nice lagniappe.